Tai. I'm gonna need an intervention or exorcist. I don't know which one. We'll see. It's your girl, the infamous Kiki, again for another Love During Lockup video. Please like this video. Please comment, share, subscribe, all of that. I'm in the trenches today. I'm in the weeds. I'm in the starry sky backdrop because I'm trying to figure out which backdrop I like the best. Today, I'm all natural. Y'all see me patting my hair. Pat your weed, mama. Pat. But I'm trying to get this camera angle straight and everything. So yeah, it may look a little wonky today. I don't know, but you know your girl. It's Monday. Trying to get my weave straight. You know, trying to look a little fluffy. I ain't got no makeup on, so this is all natural. I didn't feel like putting no makeup on for you guys today. I'm sorry. I got my notes. We're gonna talk about Tai and Hottie, or Tai and Angel, Tai in the world, Tai. Y'all know I'll be talking about my girl Tai. Now look. This episode was so much. This is gonna be kind of a long video. There's a lot in this episode. A lot. How much is in this video? A lot. Okay, so Tai. Let me turn my notes. Child. So Tai is hanging around with her friends, and they was like, you need to leave these prison dudes alone, girl. So they telling her, you need to find a regular man, which what we said in the last video. If you missed it, please go back and watch it. That she need to find somebody regular. She said she ain't dated nobody outside of jail in 4 years. I don't even know how that's possible. I'm thinking like, has she not had intimate relations in 4 years either? I got questions. Maybe Tai just need to get her some. I don't know. Anyway. So one of her friends sets her up on one of her friends sets her up on a date with a guy named Angel. Again, WeTV, I be calling shenanigans because WeTV be setting up dates and trips and everything like I've said. So I don't know how real this man is, or does her friend really know this dude? I don't know. But anyway, so she goes on this date. And this dude, he seems like an okay dude. Apparently, he has a job. He has his life together. His name is Angel. I don't know if that's his real name. I don't know if that's his government name. I don't know. Let's just call him Angel. And Angel has really beautiful brown eyes. Angel, to me, does not look like the type of dude that Tai would go for. But apparently, she finds him attractive. I mean, Angel's okay. He's all right. He just looked like an average brother to me. Like nothing, too hot or special or nothing like that. Just average, but he seemed like a good dude. So Tai go on this date with him. First of all, she go on this date. She got all her assets showing. Her assets are just like popping out. Her assets is just like just sitting up there like top shelf, And I'm like, Tai girl, I understand you got it, girl, but dang, does it have to be sitting up there like top shelf? I just got questions. So, but I ain't mad at her with that. If you got it, flaunt it, girl. It ain't, if you got it, flaunt it. And she has 3 phones. She says she tells the dude, Angel, that she needs the phones for work. Now, Angel, when they do clips of Angel giving commentary, they'll WeTV will do like the little interview. And he's like, okay, I'm not stupid. Angel's like, I'm not dumb. I'm not, like, she got a flip phone and everything. Like, she's like, girl, I'm not dumb. You don't need 3 phones for work and for your kids. Come on now. So he's not dumb. So while she's at the dinner, her phone is ringing. It's still this Boston chick. So while she's at dinner, she takes her phone and goes out and argues with this Boston chick. And this Boston chick is saying that her and Hottie been together for 12 years. She want to talk to Tai. And they really need she needs to really have a conversation with her. So Tai agrees to have a conversation with this chick named Boston that apparently Hottie's been with for 12 years. And again, I would suggest also out to the ladies out there, if some chick is calling your phone and blowing up your phone and text messaging you accusing you of being with her man or his man, whatever, or his woman or wife or girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever it is, talk to the person. I've done it. I've done it. Talk to the person. Why? Because I want to know. There's no sense of being mad at this woman when really the person you should be mad at is the person you're dating. Because obviously they're lying to you and they're lying to the other person. So don't get mad and don't cuss the person out if they keep calling you. Pick up the phone and actually talk to them and squash it. Say what each other got to say. Talk, listen to her side of the story. She'll listen to yours. And don't argue with her. Don't argue with this or this man. Don't argue with him or her. Ain't no point. You need to go back to the person you with and be like, oh yeah, I talked to your girl. Talk to your girl. Yeah, this is what happened. And then tell them if they're brave enough to say anything or to do anything. See what kind of reaction you get from them. And see if, and they'll try to be like, no, that's not true. No, that's not. Now you can tell by the person's reaction that 9 times out of 10 it's not true. 9 times out of 10, if somebody's calling you saying that they're their wife or husband or girlfriend or something like that, that person is telling the truth. Men and women will try to be like, well, no, that's my ex, and they're just trying to start trouble, and they lying on me, and no, I ain't, that ain't my side chick, that ain't my side dude. 9 times out of 10, they've been caught, and they don't want to admit the truth. And again, we've all been there. I've been there. Even your girl Kiki has been there. But I sat there and talked to the girl. I talked to the girl, the ex-girlfriend, the ex-wife, the baby mama, whoever. Like, I'm on reconnaissance missions. Like, I'm here to get information. And yes, exes will lie on people. But a lot of times, if they got your number, they got your number from somewhere. You know, especially if there's no way that this person has access to you besides the girl or the dude's phone, then they had to be together for them to get your number and call them. Now, this situation is different because Hottie's in prison. I don't know how Boston got the number, and like I said, I call shenanigans on wetv because this just, to me, just sounds like a setup. But yeah. But anyway, so she set up a time to talk to Boston. I'm curious to know what Boston's gonna say. So on this date, you know, she sits back down and talks to Angel, and apparently Angel cuts her steak. I'm like, are we a toddler? Like, I don't think the only person that ever cut my food was like a parent. Like, I don't know dudes that go around cutting people's food. Like, that's just weird to me. Like, every dude I saw that was like, who? What? Cutting food? Who do? That's not even an old school thing. That's just weird. Like, that's just bizarre. And then so Tai comes across to me in this date as, I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to drag her, but she comes across as very, like, little too much, like overly sexual, overly flirtatious, overly, you know, and I'm like, dang, sister, pull back a little bit. Pull back a little bit. Just, you know, pull back a little bit. You don't have to throw it all out there it's just a first date. You should be trying to get to know the person. What do you do? Where do you live? What kind of kids do you have? What kind of things do you like? It should be really a conversation of getting to know and getting a feel of that person a little bit. The first date is really nothing. You can't really know somebody on a first date. But the idea that she was, to me, just, I guess because I'm not a flirtatious person, she just came across as very just too much. It was just too much. I was like, girl, it's too much. And it was just came across as weird and a little bit thirsty. It was thirsty. I was just like, okay, girl, you know. And then at the end of the date, she like kissed this dude and rubbed his bald head and was like, yeah. And I guess they're gonna go on another date. I'm assuming, even though she did answer the phone, and you know, even he said something about the phone, and he said something about her energy. That her energy was kind of like, you know, it was kind of weird. He said it was just kind of like a little frantic and skittish, you know, and her energy was weird. But I understand that maybe she was nervous. She hadn't been on a real date in a long time. And then at the end, she was saying that she's still going to continue to talk to inmates because she likes the romance. I'm like, she likes the romance, y'all, of talking to someone or messaging someone and sending them pictures and being all, you know, all sexual and coy, but then not actually having to really give it up or to really, I like I said, I'm not a psychologist. I can't psychoanalyze this. I can only go by my personal experience of myself and with other women who've talked to guys in prison. And like I've said before, I think these women and men like the fantasy. They like to be able to talk to somebody and this person is attentive, and they, oh baby, honey, sweetie, and then these dudes you talk in prison, they fall into that talk real quick. These women you talk in prison, they fall into that baby, sweetie, honey, you're wonderful, you're beautiful, real quick, because they trying to they running game on you. They want something from you. They want your time, attention, money, support. They're lonely, and it's like it's not, a lot of times it's not genuine. It's not genuine feelings when you just texting and typing somebody, and that applies to jail or long distance relationships or something. You have to be around a person to really get to know that person. And she's talking about the romance. I want to scream, like, you can have the romance, you can have that if you take it slow with the guy. You can have the romance and everything, but it's not going to be on the first or second date or the third time you go out with this person. This person's going to be honey, sweetie, baby, and catering to you and saying you're wonderful and all that. In real life, it takes time, and I think that Tai, she's just the type of person that doesn't want to take the time. I just think she wants immediate gratification, and that's something that has nothing to do with dating or a dating coach or who she's dating. She could date dudes on the outside and still go wrong with that. It has nothing to do with that. It has all to do with inside of her. Her need for self-gratification and quick self-gratification. And I gotta have a dude worshiping at my feet, and he gotta tell me I'm pretty and tell me I'm wonderful and tell me I'm this and that and do this and that and that. It's like Ty want a daddy. She don't want a mate, she want a daddy. Which is sad, because a lot of us out here, myself included, have fallen into that trap of really wanting a male figure to love you and to take care of you. And you got to understand that you got to love and take care of yourself. There's no Superman, there's no heroes, and no one's coming to save you. And I know that sounds cold to a lot of people, but it's just the truth, So yeah, I don't know. And then she's talking to some other guy named BB. Like I said, she's talking to multiple guys. If you haven't seen the episode, I suggest you watch it. But she's talking to multiple guys, and she's talking about some guy named BB. That's like, I guess he's on the BB team. I guess he's her backup. I guess I don't know. But yeah, I just have to say to the all over lesson for Tai, I would have to say that just grinds my gears so much that makes me want to just shake her. Is that you're a beautiful woman. You're worthy of someone investing in you and taking time with you. And I know it's hard out here, ladies. I'm going to talk to the ladies right now. I know it's hard out here, especially during what's been going on with the world and people being quarantined and stuff like that. It's hard dating, period. It's hard being over 30 or 35 and dating. It's hard out here, dating at any age. But the older you get and you have children and you have, baggage and things like that, a lot of women, and there's more women than men out here, just statistic average, there's just more women than men. A lot of women feel pressed, like they feel real pressed, and to really find a mate and find somebody, and then they see their friend, they're looking around and seeing their friends marrying and getting with people, and then here you're all just sitting here like, oh, okay, I'm by myself, yeah. And then people have needs and they get lonely. People have physical needs, emotional needs, and get lonely. But I just see on the internet today in particular, there's a lot of people out here looking for love in all the wrong ways and all the wrong places. And then people are being reckless and making decisions based on what other people have done, making decisions based on what's good for other people that may not be right for them. You can check out some of my other videos where I talk about love and dating and relationships. I've been in a lot of relationships. I've been married. I'm widowed. I have children. So I've experienced a lot of different types of relationships and types of situations with different types of men. So I just tell people, don't fall into the trap of just accepting anything and everything because you want attention. You want somebody to make you feel good about yourself. What Ty really should be doing is going to get some help and some therapy. That's what she really should be concentrating on, fixing herself, getting some help, talking to someone, going through her issues with her parents, and getting that fixed first. then going out and getting into a relationship. Because I mean, how long is she gonna be 56 years old, still taking videos and prisoners still taking videos with inmates? Like, who wants to do that at 50, 40, 50 years, 45, 50 years old? I tell people that all the time. I'm 45 years old. What won't be up in the club for? I want to be all up in the club talking about, yeah, girl, get it. I mean, going to the club every once in a while is cool, but I don't want to be 50 years old and single and lonely, and my kids are growing up, and here I am still on dating apps, still at the club, still at the, like, yeah, it's doable, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I just feel that, like, by the time you get to be 56 years old, you should be either settled by yourself and just be happy with that. But I mean, trying to date around and do all this stuff, and then you throw the prisoner element into it, girl, that's a hot mess. But anyway, y'all, that's all I gotta say about Tai and Hottie and Angel and BB and CC and Mimi. Y'all have a good day, and like, share, subscribe, comment, watch my other videos. I have all different kinds of videos in different categories. Check out my playlist. There's something for everybody. I got videos about, this reality show, Jobs. I'm about to do The Gilded Age, which is a show because I love history. I love old school stuff. And so I'm going to cover, I think, The Gilded Age next. That's the show I'm going to do from HBO. Same people did Downton Abbey, if you're into that. But that's just what's coming up next. So, whatever you got any suggestions, shows you think I should cover. Because there's other reality, because I don't really watch reality shows. I just watch this one. Or maybe there's something I do know about 90 Day Fiance. Maybe there's other things that you want to see me cover or comment on. I try to cover and comment on things that I'm really, really interested in, or things that I've lived. I've never had a 90 Day Fiance. I've never dated a dude internationally or anything like that. I find it fascinating, but that's just not for me. So, I like to watch reality shows that are more real to me. That more kind of reflects, I can add my own experience in there. And the Love During Lockup thing, I have experience in that. So I can definitely try to add my 2 cents to that. But anyway, y'all have a great, great day. Stay safe out there. Bye.